We have an early season collision of teams ranked in the top 25, both with a chance to come up with a quality win and really build toward an excellent season today. Welcome, folks, to Dublin Stadium across the pond in the beautiful country of Ireland, as we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Cyclones will kick this away to get us going here. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And now from the pistol formation. Here's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. To the air, it's Johnson. Quick throw to the left. Wide open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Man, they got exactly the right coverage early in this game that they were looking for. They found the matchup, and they hit a big one early.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. The Wildcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Handoff running right. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, great job by this defense on this 2nd down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Bringing pressure. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
Boy, how about the read here by this quarterback to find his open man and keep this drive moving. Great conversion. And when you're in the red zone, you got to think about getting a touchdown. You want to come away with 6 points, and now they've got a shot to get it.
They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense of just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Returner decides to field it. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. On the run, it's Hansen. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He's got it with room to run. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
Back to throw. It's Specht. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice, easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice, easy throw. Look at this. Ends up being a huge play.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Give it to the back again. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
He got it. The field goal's good.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Going to run it. It's Edwards. Wildcats will bring their punt team on the field now. Returner decides to fair catch this. Now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. An inside give now from the shotgun. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
To throw, it's Becht. A short completion of the tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Not much of a game there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
The ball is caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. A quick throw out left, complete. It's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State and Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach. And he says, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
Quick pass, the catch is made. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw again. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal in this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's first and goal.
Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Quarterback still with the football. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
The PAT makes it 10-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The defense showing blitz here. Dropping back. It's Johnson. Looking deep downfield to the left. It is intercepted.
What an incredible job here by this safety. Sitting back in cover 2. Almost baits the quarterback to throw this football. Jumps it. Comes up with a great interception.
But go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Close to the tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Brought down that crosses midfield to the 46.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Got the first down and still motoring. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. And the Cyclones will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Now they'll run it on the toss. Try to run it up the middle, but yet nothing.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Scanning the field. It's Becht. Makes the grab. A chance to score. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Cyclones.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT gives them a 10-point lead, 17-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st down, it's play action. On the move now. Grab behind the line. It's Bradley. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Scanning the field. It's Johnson. Gets rid of it on the move. Grab near the sticks. It's Bradley. Here he goes. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Looking to scramble. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Second down after the incompletion. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Tries to get it to the running back. Caught near the sticks. It's Edwards. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Play action here on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks into open space. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
And he's got it. No problem.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And they get him down what will be the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wildcats will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. Returner looking to create better field position. Throws out the stiff arm. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Back to pass. It's Becht. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And that'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. Who's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's Hansen. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. On the move now. On the run here. Let's it go. Receiver makes the catch. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Oh, it is incomplete. A chance for a big man takeaway there, but he couldn't quite hold on.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt it.
The pass is intercepted. He could go.
Well, throwing in the rain can be very problematic, but an impressive job by this defensive back to come down with this pick regardless.
The Iowa State offense takes the field now. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Grab down the middle. It's Hansen. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Cyclones looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And now the handoff. Tackle, but forced down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Dropping back. It's Becht. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Now he's bringing it back. Inside the 10. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Kansas State. How about that, Kirk? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game, to tie the game, is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Salter. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run, and you pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. It's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's got his man in the open field. Muscles past the defender. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, the tight end here just gets lost in coverage. Quarterback does a good job of kind of working through his progressions. He sees that tight end, his eyes light up, makes a great throw and a big gain for this offense.
A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Using his legs here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Hansen. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Quarterback here works through progressions, Chris. Just nobody downfield, just checks it down to his back. But a great job by the defense rallying to the football.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. Looking to pass. It's Becht. Looks left and finds his target there.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a fourth down attempt. They'll try it again here. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Iowa State. And they jump on top here in the second half. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust is going to run a quick route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
To throw, it's Johnson. Running out of time in the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Single back takes the handoff. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Wants to throw it. Finds his man. It's Edwards. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The pass rush closing in. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Using his legs. It's Edwards. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. And don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Off the play fake on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. To the air, it's Johnson. He lets it go on the move. Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Heading left after the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, is it just me, or is it a little bit strange that this offense continues to give this back the football, especially late in the game? He's got under 10 yards rushing in this game, hasn't been able to get anything going. It might be time to pivot and try something else.
Under pressure, just lets it go.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. On the move now. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And the Wildcats line it up with 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
That is hours and hours of practice right here by this receiver. Great job of not only going up and making the catch, but do you have the awareness to come down and get the toe down at the side of the end zone? That is a thing of beauty by the receiver for a touchdown.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. back to pass. It's Becht. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Now it's second down here. They'll run it here. That's the running back to the ball. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
Dropping back, it's Johnson. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down. They're going to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Second and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Breaks into the open. Past the 20. We finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
The Wildcats looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, we'll try to run it in. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Second and goal for the offense. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to get the throw off.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here.
How about that? Clutch kick here for the kicker. Gives them the lead. But remember, there's still time up on the clock. This game is not over just yet.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Pass is caught, but they rule him out of bounds, so it's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And this time it's complete. And smart choice, he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a 1-possession game. Every single time you can get 1st downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Quick throw to his receiver. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, at this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Looking downfield, it's Beck. Catch made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Important yardage needed on 3rd down here. A field goal try would be from 52. On the move now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. So now we'll have a field goal attempt, one of the biggest moments of this game so far. This to deadlock the game during the final minute. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that ties the score now in the final seconds.
Well, how about that? This guy comes in with all the pressure in the world, and he ties it up. I think we might be looking at some extended time in this one.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And with time a factor here late in the game, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Hand off to the right side. Oh, look at the quick cut. The junior able to bring him down quickly. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. He's running out of time here. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Bought some time, now lets it go. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And tackled there by the defense.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Kansas State has moved into the red zone now. Can he make it to the marker? Makes a nice move there. Tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
So the offense will set up 1st and goal here in this first overtime. 1st and goal, handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. We're going to score the runner to the left side. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Extra point splits the uprights. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. They'll toss it to the right side. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Looking downfield, it's Becht. His sure hands, it's Hansen. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Pass caught, can he get in? And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. You kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
And they tack on the extra point. Still tied now heading into the first play of double overtime. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. He'll try a pass here. Grab down the middle. It's Townsend. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
So they score the touchdown. Now by rule, they must go for 2 here in second overtime. Play action fake. Looking to throw. On the move now. He did not get in. They stopped him, and the lead remains at 6 here in overtime.
Iowa State 40, Kansas City 34.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. On the run here. Lets it go. Pass not complete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Heavy blitz look here pre-snap. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
So now it's 1st and goal. They have to punch it in here to keep this game going. Touchdown, Kansas State. The answer here in OT.
Well, they did the tough part here by coming up with this touchdown. The game is tied. Now, of course, the rule in that second overtime, you got to go for 2. Let's see what their favorite 2-point play is and see if they can win it.
So it all comes down to this. If they make their 2-point try, it's game over. Chance to win it right now. And he keeps it. No, he didn't get in. The defense makes a stand. They stop him. And now we're headed to triple overtime. Okay, so now we've got dueling 2-point conversions from here on out to decide this game. Enormous pressure on every snap. Back to throw. It's Johnson. And he's in. They get the 2-point conversion to jump on top here deep in overtime. So now this offense must answer from 3 yards out to keep this game alive. Moves left out of the pocket. And he grabs it in the end zone. The conversion will tie up this football game.
Ooh, big-time conversion. And Chris, I hope you don't have a flight to catch, my man. We've got more football coming.
So they set up again, a 2-point try to reclaim the lead deep here in overtime. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So here we go again. A two-point play to set the tone as we continue deep in overtime. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. No, he does not get in. That's a game-saving stop by this defense, and we'll play on. So the defense does the job, and now this offense comes out for a two-point try to win the game right here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They get the huge stop, and now they go for a two-point try to win the game right here. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. The pocket breaking down. No, he does not get in. That's a game-saving stop by this defense, and we'll play on. And now the try for the two-point conversion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. No, they stopped him. Great job by this defense, and the two-point try fails. So the defense does the job, and now this offense comes out for a two-point try to win the game right here. Looking for a receiver. And he gets in there to win the game. An overtime classic. Wow. If they're based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.